The magic and mythology of your smartphone, or a witch's guide to that most modern of magical tools. A modern witch has many tools, both ancient and modern, to choose to use or not to use in their craft, and one of these is the smartphone. This video is a little different to usual, and the mythological links, while tenuous, after all it's not like the ancients had smartphones, are here to simply inspire you and to enable you to see your phone in a whole new and very magical way. Your smartphone is many things rolled into one. It allows you to communicate with people all over the world, to access pretty much the entire accumulated knowledge of mankind, to explore nature and the world, to take photos, to type up notes, to watch cat videos, which witch can resist a black cat video, and a whole lot more. You probably do a lot of work, be it mundane or magical, with your phone. Let's be honest, it's a huge part of your life, and in the recent lockdowns it's often literally been our gateway to the rest of the world and a lifeline to connecting to others. So, what are the mythological associations of your smartphone? Like a good story, your smartphone can take you anywhere in the world, with digital images of far-off places, or by enabling you to book a plane ticket. It empowers you to communicate with others all around the globe and to view and post information of all kinds. This is why your phone is connected to travel, communication and information, and is associated with certain deities. The Greek Hermes, known to the Romans as Mercury, was the herald and messenger of the gods. He passed messages through the ether, just as your phone does, and relayed messages between gods and humans, and who is to say that your phone cannot do the same? Some apps offer you a chance to send messages to your deceased loved ones through the ether, which technically vanish as soon as you press send, and there's no reason you can't do the same with spells or wishes and use your phone to send them to your ancestors or the deities. Hermes was the god of all roads, not just the one between the realm of the living and the realm of the dead, so could be seen to be just as much of a god of the information superhighway which we access via our phones. A very interesting point about Hermes and Mercury is that he was also a trickster deity and a god of boundaries. And in today's world, where scammers are also making the most of modern communication methods, and the information that you read may be incorrect, misleading, or malevolently intended to mess with your mind, this is a powerful warning to us all. Be careful what you share, be discerning with what you access, and set yourself strict boundaries to stay safe online. Call on Hermes to help you to create personal boundaries, such as if you decide to limit your screen time, or you decide not to respond to work calls or emails in your own personal time. Another warning comes to us from the Batak mythology of what's now Indonesia, where their messenger god, the thunder god, Raja Indenda, was also a spy. Also from Greece comes another messenger deity, Iris, the goddess of the rainbow, along which she was said to travel with her messages between humankind and gods, and between the living and the dead. Like digital information via the web and texts via the modern mobile networks, Iris could travel at great speeds from one end of the world to the other. Considering the intense visibility and the magic of the bright colours of her rainbow, if you need to be noticed online, such as if you've applied for a job or you want more followers on social media, ask Iris for her assistance. The ancient Egyptian god most likely to be linked to your phone is Thoth, aka Tahuti. He was considered to be the source of many kinds of wisdom, such as astronomy, mathematics, geometry, medicine, theology and magic, and how it was all communicated, because he invented writing. So when you're tapping or reading away on your phone, maybe offer him a quick thanks. Thoth is also credited with the concept of maintaining the workings and existence of the universe, which is perhaps akin to the idea of maintaining the World Wide Web and operating our access to it via smartphone. Try calling on Thoth for a bit of help next time your phone plays up, or you end up having to do the dreaded turning it off and on again. Thoth also knows everything, so if you're having a mental block remembering a password or having difficulty finding something online, ask him for a push in the right direction. Odin is the Norse god of communication, wisdom and information. Now, in his own way, Odin had several things that were the equivalents of our smartphone. He had a high seat from which he could see what was going on in all the various worlds. And let's face it, many of us today find out what's going on in the world from online news, Twitter, and all sorts of avenues that we access via our smartphones. Odin travelled through the world on a lightning-fast 8-legged horse called Sleipnir, just as digital information does. And Odin also had 2 ravens called Hugin and Mugen, who flew out every day all over the world to bring back information to him, which they whisper in his ears, which seems to me to be a kind of Corvidic version of a search engine. You can call upon Odin to help you discern useful information from the useless and to lead you to the right resources for you.